Just when everyone thought Toyota was quiet, it made the biggest attack. And now, everything is about to change. While the rest of the companies in the industry were lost in show-offs and stage lights, there was one company that was quietly building something that has now completely shaken up the market. No leaks, no events, but now everything is out. Toyota's CEO has suddenly made a statement that has increased the heartbeat of the entire auto industry. This was not a normal announcement, it was a direct warning. Our new dynamic force engine will destroy the competition. According to sources, this engine has been designed in such a way that it not only gives new life to hybrids, but also leaves behind the limitations of conventional engines. And this is the reason why everyone's eyes are now turned towards Toyota, from Tesla to Ford and BYD. So what is this dynamic force engine? What is in it that makes it the most aggressive move in Toyota's history? And why is there an atmosphere of restlessness in the boardrooms of other companies at this time? Let's unravel this suspense. But before that, if you also want to stay at the forefront of the world of auto technology, then do not forget to subscribe to the channel so that every new wave of technology reaches you first. Before we talk about that engine, let's understand a little about Toyota. Why this company is not giving up the gasoline engine even while running in the electric race. When the whole world is running towards EVs, when every company is in a race to connect its next car with battery and motor, Toyota is one name that has surprised everyone. It is not only maintaining its old gasoline engines but has also brought a new dynamic force engine. The question arises, when Tesla, BYD, Ford and other auto giants are running fast in the EV race, then why is Toyota still making traditional engines? Actually, the thinking behind Toyota is not just about today's trend but about the coming decades. Toyota knows that EV is a progressive change at the moment, but this change is not the same for everyone. Many big markets like India, Africa, Southeast Asia and the Middle East are still behind in terms of EV infrastructure. Here, charging stations, stable power supply and logistics of EV batteries are still a challenge. In such a situation, Toyota believes that by focusing only on EV, it will ignore the concerns of consumers. Toyota has a special strategy, the multipathway strategy. This means that the company believes every market has its own needs, and a single solution does not fit everywhere. Under this thinking, Toyota has worked on EV hybrid, plug-in hybrid, and hydrogen, all four. And the dynamic force engine is a part of this thinking. This engine has been designed to give more power with less fuel, less pollution, and longer life. That is, Toyota is targeting those customers who cannot afford EVs but want better mileage and modern technology. Apart from this, Toyota's biggest strength is its trust and long-term value. People know that Toyota's vehicles run for years, and honestly, their engines never fail easily. This belief encourages Toyota to continue investing in traditional technology. Also, Toyota's hybrid technology, such as the Prius, has shown that a mix of petrol and electric power can be a great solution, especially in countries where EV charging is still, a distant dream. Toyota engineers also understand that petrol engines can be made as efficient as EVs with the right technology. The dynamic force engine is an example of this, where airflow, compression ratio, and heat management have been modified to increase performance while reducing environmental impact. Toyota wants to prove that thinking EVs are the only future is a limited way of thinking, and that smart engine technology can also compete with the market in the future. So let's talk about Toyota's engine plan for the future. Toyota believes that not only electric vehicles are the future, but petrol engines also have a lot of room for improvement. With this kind of thinking, Toyota has actually launched its dynamic force engines, which have been made by, breaking away from the old thinking. These changes are not just minor updates, but are actually part of Toyota's global design system called TNGA. This system makes vehicles more durable, better in terms of fuel efficiency, and honestly, just easier to manufacture. While other companies are engaged in becoming fully electric, Toyota believes that both types of technology, petrol and electric, should run together. The company's CEO clearly says that these new engines are part of their larger strategy. Their aim is to give more performance with less fuel, less pollution, and a more reliable experience. These engines can also run on fuels like ethanol or hydrogen, which also opens up options. Toyota understands that the needs of every country are different. In some places there is a lack of electric charging points, and in some places electricity is not reliable. In such situations, fuel engines prove to be the best. That's why the company is building engines that not only meet environmental standards but are also cheaper to manufacture. TNGA technology. These engines are designed using Toyota's TNGA technology, which allows the same engine to be used in multiple vehicles. This not only saves time and money in manufacturing, but, the same engine can be fitted in everything from small cars to large SUVs. Engineers don't have to start from scratch every time, allowing them to focus on improving engine quality. So, this new approach not only allows Toyota to update vehicles quickly, but, it also ensures that when fuels change in the future, like ethanol or hydrogen, the company really won't have to make any major changes. Dynamic force engines don't just focus on power or speed, but are actually designed to save more fuel and, cause less pollution. These engines are unique in that they convert fuel directly into power instead of just wasting it as heat. The piston stroke is long, and honestly, the fuel injection technology is advanced. Special cooling systems like electric water pumps and temperature control technology have been installed to help the engine last longer and, perform well in all weather conditions. Toyota's engine series actually has 3 variants: a 3-cylinder for small cars, a 4-cylinder for regular cars, and a V6 for bigger and more powerful vehicles. Each engine is designed to be compatible with hybrid systems, so the company can use these engines in both petrol and hybrids if it wants. They are manufactured in Toyota's international factory network. The design is such that it can be manufactured in any country by adding local parts. The advantage of this is that the cost is low, and if a country requires a specific fuel such as ethanol, the company can make the engine accordingly, without changing the entire factory. Toyota's dynamic force engine is not just a new engine, it is a thought, a technological step that can redefine the entire internal combustion engine industry in the times to come. Now let's talk about what is so special in this engine that makes it different from all the rest. First of all, let's talk about thermal efficiency. In a conventional engine, thermal efficiency, that is the ability to convert fuel into energy, is between 25 to 30%. This means that whatever fuel